Hello everybody and welcome to Home. What a month it has been. Robert is now part of the Toyah band, but by the end of May we become Toyah and Robert's Rock Party, and then by October we are Toyah and Robert's Sunday Lunch. There is so much going on this year. By May, the film crew are with us in the house for 12 months, making a documentary about love, which we're really looking forward to, and I'm already kind of shooting a lot around the home for them to use anyway. Now, this is a really special Toyah at Home for me, and it's also quite a different Toyah at Home. We're going to go back to Toyah and the Humans because 3 years ago yesterday, my wonderful writing partner for the Humans, Bill Rieflin, flew away from this world, and I am still surrounded by his influence. I have his practice drum pad on my desk. We have the chocolate bunnies, which appeared everywhere as secret messages between the two of us. We would leave them in cupboards, we'd leave them in hotels, we'd leave them at each other's homes. So the chocolate bunnies are still there. They're in my apartment in London, they're in this house. Sadly, they won't be in his house that he shared with his wife Frankie in Seattle, because I think the family have let that house go now. But I am surrounded by memories of Bill, and so is my gorgeous husband Robert Fripp. So we're going to be looking at one of my favouriteest songs and favouriteest videos, Sea of Sighs. Bill always refused to be filmed. He didn't like being on camera, which is so ironic because I think he's one of the best looking human beings I've ever known. So for Sea of Sighs, the video, it's myself and Robert Fripp, because Robert plays on Sea of Sighs, which is off Sugar Rush, easily the most important piece of writing of my life. Now, the Humans writing was Bill Rieflin, myself and Chris Wong. This is our second album. We made 3, Humans, 1 and Strange Tales. This was mainly written in Seattle, and I flew out to Seattle 2 days before my father passed away. I flew out on July the 27th, 2009, because I just couldn't hang around and watch my father be euthanized on the Liverpool Care pathway. And I flew and moved in with Bill and Frankie, and they just got me through this really horrific time. So an example of what was written in that particular week was Fragment Pool, which is about losing my father, Psychopath, which was about the experience I was having watching my father being put through that because I believed he could have survived, and many, many other songs that just do not pull their punches, and that's Sugar Rush. What we're looking at is Dean Stockings' video, and I'm just going to talk you through it because I love this video. It was a very cold afternoon on Worthing Beach, near where Dean lived at the time. The tide had gone out, but it was coming in, and we were having to let runners and dog walkers just go by and shooting this gorgeous landscape with no other human beings in it. But I remember I was just standing there absolutely shivering. The wind was blowing on me. Now, the title, Sea of Sighs, was a complete accident. I was in this room talking to Bill, and I was saying, well, Bill, it's like, it's a sea of sighs. And Bill said, write that down. He loved it, absolutely loved it. And he wanted it to be a sea of S-I-Z-E, about sizes, just a mass of sizes, multiple sizes, when really I was talking about the collective soul of mankind, that I believe that we are all one soul, that we come into this world, into this life as fragments of soul, but when we return back into the main soul, we leave these bodies, it's a sea of sighs. So everything in this song lyrically is about questioning what you do, how you treat time, why do you do the things you do, why you make the choices you do, because they lead to the completeness of a life. Robert plays on this track, and he actually plays on the whole album in its entirety, which we came back to the UK from this 3-week writing period at Bill's house in 2009. We then all came back to the UK and moved into a studio in Kempsey that was used by Led Zeppelin and Robert Plant, and we recorded the whole project, I think, in about 2 weeks. So on this video you see beautiful clips of me and Robert, but also we go from black and white clips into colour clips. I think it's a fantastic video. And then in the evening we rented a very small private swimming pool where I could just be floating on the surface of the pool and sometimes under the water, but you never really see the water, so you don't quite know what's going on, and it's just about the flow of consciousness. So what we're going to go out on today is the one video we've got Bill on, because Bill always refused to be filmed. And this is at Trading Boundaries, performing Sea of Sighs live for the first time. And I'm wildly excited about this because Bill bobs in and out of vision. He's trying very hard for the cameras not to see him, which is just so endearing and infuriating at the same time. So enjoy this wonderful performance at Trading Boundaries. It's the first time we ever performed it live, Sea of Sighs. And I look forward to seeing you in the coming weeks because there's a lot going on. Stay safe, enjoy, lots of love from me. Mwah! This was a single about 5 years ago, and it's off an album called Sugar Rush, and it's called Sea of Sighs. What makes you choose these things? How does it fall into place? The clock that keeps it all in time. You're a generational Groundhog Day. Day turns into night and night into day. Who is the guide who shows us upon our way? Going in a sea of sighs, we rise above the waves. This is the noise of life. The noise of life. The hook. This is the chance we took. What's short is told, what's told is short. Crave the pain. Its own culture spring. What's small is big, what's big is small. The race, the haste. We receive with grace. What's wide is high, what's high is wide. The sense of style. It's been around a long, long while. We're swept away upon the tide of Sea of Sighs. Day turns into night, and night into day. Who is the guide who showed you upon your way? Known in a sea of sighs, we rise above the waves. This is the noise of life, the noise of life. How does it fall into place? What's lost is free, what's free is lost. You grind your mind, the clock that keeps your time. What's sold is sold, what's sold is sold. The touch, the smile. You're a generational Groundhog Day. We're floating way upon the tide of a Sea of Sighs. Waiting to the noise of life. Day turns into night, and night into day. Who is the guide who leads us all astray? Love is decay, what just throwing all away. This is the noise of life, the noise of life. Thank you. Thank you.